Hey there, fellow state searchers! I hope you brought your permission slips, because in this episode, we're going to be learning about the state of Virginia. I'm going to teach you all about the past of Virginia, as well as its present, and show you lots of cool places that you can visit. Before we head on out, let's go over a few facts about Virginia. Do you know where Virginia is? Virginia is a southern state located about midway between New York and Florida. Virginia was one of the original 13 colonies. Today, the capital is Richmond. Virginia's most populated city and big tourist spot is Virginia Beach. Virginia-type peanuts are known as being some of the best quality peanuts known worldwide because they're extra large, extra crunchy, and extra delicious. In addition to being known as the Old Dominion, Virginia is also nicknamed the Mother of Presidents because 8 presidents were born in Virginia. Before we start the guessing, we found a couple cool places in Virginia that we want to show you. And the first one just happens to be deep down in a cave. If you're in Luray, Virginia, you can visit Luray Caverns and learn all sorts of cool science things here. Let's go check it out. We're at 97 feet below the Earth's surface right now, and about to go deeper. In our cozy little cave today, we're going to be looking at stalagmites and stalactites. Both are made from minerals and can be over 450 million years old. Stalactites grow from the ceiling and they hang on tight. Stalagmites are on the ground and they grow up because they might get to the top. Columns are when both stalactites and stalagmites meet. If you see a dripping like we see here, it means they're active or forming. If you get dripped on by a stalactite, it's supposed to be like a kiss from the cave. The caves must like me because I just got 4 stalactite kisses. Now I can't tell you my wish, but what I can do is show you the wishing well located in Luray Caverns. Each note that this organ hits sends a signal to the stalactites and stalagmites, and it's going to play a song for us. Let's rock out. Now, a mariner is someone who sails the sea, and we're going to show you all about the boating history of Newport News. Let's go check it out. Standing on a remake of the Monitor, which is very exciting. The Monitor was an ironclad warship built during the American Civil War. Although it was destroyed in 1862, it was rediscovered in the Atlantic in 1974. What I'm about to show you here are real pieces from the Monitor pulled out of the ocean. Man, this takes some manpower. All right, state searchers, let's move on to our first city.
The city we're in right now was actually the first successful English colony. Wow, pretty incredible. What looks like kind of a gingerbread house behind us is actually part of Fort James. We're outside the statue of Captain John Smith.
Smith acted as a leader for the English and helped them survive many rough times. He even learned the Indians' native language.
Pocahontas was known to save his life twice. Ahoy! This is called Susan Constant, the biggest of 3 ships that sailed here from England.
Check your state quarters to see if you have the Virginia one, which features this city and has 3 ships on it: Susan Constant, Godspeed, and Discovery.
When the English arrived here, the Powhatan tribe were living here. Their leader was Powhatan. Some of their most famous crops included corn, beans, and squash. The culture of the Powhatan tribe is still represented today in a living history museum. Looks like someone here had a late night snack. We're inside what's called the Yahakin right now, which is where an Indian chief lived for the Powhatan tribe. Take a look around. Whew. That one kind of reminded me of my college dorm, but cleaner.
Ew.
Today, glass is everywhere. It's in our glasses that we drink. It's in our TVs that we watch. Glasses are used for reading and many other things. But right now, we're going to show you how glass was made long ago and how they continue to make it today. Look out, 'cause that glass is getting hot. Glass blowing was established here in 1608 under John Smith. Oysters, sand, and timber were some of the things used to make glass. It was very difficult because the materials had to reach about 2400 degrees. Using large furnaces, glass blowing is still recreated here at the Living History Museum.
Hey! Wells were used many years ago as a way to give colonists water. Today, archaeologists are still discovering artifacts found in these very wells here.
Now it's time for you to guess which city we were in. We've arrived at our next city. Let's go check it out.
This is the 3rd Capitol building in Virginia and the 2nd Capitol. It was switched from here to Richmond because Richmond was an easier place to defend. behind me is called the Governor's Palace. It was home to 7 royal governors of Virginia, including the first 2 that you might have heard of, Patrick Henry and Thomas Jefferson. Test your wits with a maze located in the back gardens. Let's go. Mom, I might not be coming home tonight. Yes! I didn't do it! I didn't do it! In the old days, if you misbehaved, they'd take you to the jail.
Gotcha! The term magazine can actually mean a couple different things. The term we've probably heard is a magazine that some of us might smush bugs with, or something that we might read in the toilet. However, the type of magazine that we're going to show you is a place where they use it to store ammunition. Let's go see it.
Excuse me, sir. Could you tell me how to get to William and Mary? Sir? Some people are so rude. Now, William and Mary is actually the 2nd oldest college in America and the first law school. William and Mary graduated 3 U.S. presidents, Jefferson, Monroe, and Tyler. But just like anything else, you gotta have good grades to get in here. This stuff is not one of the city's hidden treasures. If you see it, just keep moving on. Fifes and drums show the end of a day for a soldier. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Fire! These guys are crazier than I am.
Don't be scared now, but ghost tours in this city highlight some of the living spirits of the past.
I'm not scared. Not scared. Not scared.
Don't judge me. Now it is time for you to guess which city we were in. In order to save some time to go to our next city, we had to switch cars. I love this car!
Over 200 years ago, the American Revolution was fought here. Prepare for battle, troops! We're actually right in the middle of a trench right now. Now, trenches were dug many years ago during the Revolution to protect your troops and your cannons, so enemies just couldn't run right across. We learned that the Declaration of Independence was signed in 1776, but it took a lot of hard work to follow through with that. This place marks the very end of the Revolutionary War and is called Surrender Field. George Washington built his headquarters here. He served as the first president of the United States and led them into victory. General Cornwallis was the leader of the British, and this is where he was forced to retire after his troops were losing the war. Not very comfortable looking, is it? Today it's called Cornwallis's Cave. Reenactments are very common in this city. As a matter of fact, that ship just shot a cannon a minute ago. Is that all you've got?
Now, no one's house is perfect. Some people live in houses with smelly dogs or toilets that don't flush. But the Thomas Nelson house has had a cannonball wedged in it for over 200 years.
There's it on the inside. Thomas Nelson was the third governor of Virginia, and he dedicated his life for the Revolution.
If you look hard enough on the Declaration of Independence, you'll see that he too signed it. When in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political band. Where is Thomas Nelson? John Hancock? John Adams? Thomas Jefferson? Thomas Nelson. Got
it. John Rolfe brought sweet tobacco and the other place, Jamestown, that we learned about. But this place is known for being a tobacco port. The Victory Center contains reenactments back in the times dating to the American Revolution. This jacket is very warm.
This army encampment shows what life was like for soldiers during the siege of this city. Yes! After independence was won by the United States, Victory Monument was built to commemorate freedom! It's guessing time again. Get to it. time to move on to our next city. In terms of population, we're right now in Virginia's second largest city. It's named after its large natural harbor, which is located at the mouth of Chesapeake Bay. If you're up to it, try to locate all the mermaids on parade, located all around the city. We're actually right outside Nauticus, too, which is a neat marine life center that shows us all sorts of ships and wildlife creatures in this area. Here, they offer a sharp touch, and what I'm about to do is just that.
G7. If you've ever played the game Battleship, you'll realize that this is one ship you want on your side. Battleship Wisconsin is a huge battleship and was one of the biggest of all time, and the biggest in its existence. I told you it was big, didn't I? A turret is an armored enclosure that houses all the guns. You might not be able to tell, but there's 3 really big ones above me right now. We're under attack! Ah! That's a game of Battleship you won't lose. This city is also home to the largest naval base in the world. You can even take naval base cruises that show you all around the area.
This city is also home to the Tides, who are the affiliates to the Baltimore Orioles. Now it's time for you to guess which city we were in. Congratulations, State Searchers! You just graduated from State Search, Virginia!
What I really love about Jamestown, Virginia, love the history, love learning about Pocahontas, John Smith, and everything else dealing with our past and present.
What I like most about Williamsburg is the historical atmosphere, the Randolph House, and the Governor's Palace. And also, there's a great outlet mall for shopping.
We're in a Revolutionary War tent right now, and I'm going to ask a mock George Washington, what was your favorite part of Yorktown?
I'm the boss.
Thanks for joining us today on State Search.
Now it's time for you to guess which city we were in.
Let's go over some information real quick. Stalactite.
No. Stalactite. Start shoveling, sailor.
Start.